Have you ever felt lonely in a crowded room? Like you're surrounded by people, but you've never felt more alone? If you have, this story is for you. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest act of self-love is choosing your own company over the wrong company. Imagine a small, cozy bookstore, the kind with creaky wooden floors and the rich smell of old paper. This was my sanctuary. But for a long time, I didn't go there alone. I went with friends who didn't appreciate the quiet, who would scroll loudly on their phones or rush me out the door. I'd leave feeling drained, the magic of the place completely lost. I was so afraid of being seen alone that I settled for company that dimmed my own light. One Tuesday afternoon, a day I'll never forget, they all canceled on me last minute. I was standing outside the bookstore feeling that familiar sting of rejection. My first instinct was to just go home. But then, a different thought surfaced. Why not go in by yourself? It was terrifying. What would people think? A woman, alone in a bookstore on a Tuesday? I took a deep breath and pushed the door open. The little bell above it chimed, and it felt like it was announcing my arrival into a new chapter of my life. That day, I wasn't rushed. I spent hours wandering through the aisles, my fingers tracing the spines of books I'd never noticed before. I found a worn copy of a poetry book, sat in a comfortable armchair by the window, and just read. The world outside faded away. There was no pressure, no judgment, no need to perform. It was just me, the words, and the gentle hum of the store. In that quiet solitude, I didn't feel lonely. I felt free. I realized I had been sacrificing my own peace for the illusion of belonging. Those moments of quiet were more fulfilling than any loud, crowded outing I'd ever had with them. I was connecting with myself, rediscovering passions I had muted to fit in. This experience became a turning point. I started applying this alone but not lonely principle to other areas of my life. I went to the movies alone, took myself out to dinner, and even went on a solo hiking trip. Each time I was a little scared at first, but each time I came back feeling more empowered, more centered, more me. Being with the wrong people is like wearing shoes that are too tight. You can walk in them, sure, but you're in constant discomfort. Every step is a painful reminder that something isn't right. You can't run, you can't explore, you can't be spontaneous. You're just focused on enduring the pain. You start to think the pain is normal, but it's not. The wrong people aren't always malicious. Sometimes they're just not your people. They're people who don't understand your silence, who don't celebrate your quirks, who make you feel like you need to shrink yourself to be accepted. They drain your energy instead of replenishing it. You find yourself explaining your soul to people who are only interested in the surface. Choosing to be alone is not a sign of failure. It's a declaration of self-worth. It's saying, my peace is more important than your presence. It's giving yourself the space to hear your own thoughts, to follow your own curiosity, and to build a life that genuinely makes you happy, not just one that looks good from the outside. When you learn to enjoy your own company, something magical happens. You become a whole person on your own. You're not looking for someone to complete you, but perhaps someone to share your completeness with. Your standards for who you allow into your life naturally rise. You start attracting people who resonate on the same frequency, people who appreciate the real you, because you're no longer hiding it. You become a magnet for authentic connections, because you are being authentic with yourself first. The fear of being alone is replaced by the joy of being yourself. So if you're feeling lonely in your current circle, I want to challenge you. Take one small step. Go to that coffee shop you love alone. See that movie by yourself. Take that walk in the park without waiting for anyone. See it not as an absence of others, but as a presence of yourself. You are not just alone. You are in the incredible company of someone who is learning to love themselves, someone who is brave, and someone who is finally, beautifully, unapologetically free. Your own company is a gift. Don't be afraid to unwrap it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more thoughts on living an authentic life. I'd love to hear about your own experiences in the comments below. Until next time, be kind to yourself.